You know, you're not like the rumors say, reclusive and simple. You're smart.
And you are said to be a monster, yet you seem human to me. I do what I must to survive, and I do not have time to waste.
But against all odds, this offer was intriguing.
Wait. I will accept your terms, but I do have a few of my own.
I'm listening.
First, you remove the mask.
Her story started like this. Alessandra's stepmother slapped her across the face just because she wanted some food.
Please give me some food, Mother. I'm so hungry. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts.
Oh, whiny gutter rat.
Please, stepmother. I'm so weak. All I'm asking for is just a little.
Are you ashamed of begging like that? You can have the Barrett name, but you will never have the Barrett class. Clean that up. Now,
Alessandra was treated like a disease in her own home. Alessandra was born into the wealthy Barrett family, a beloved and lucky baby girl, but her luck ended when her mother ran off with the cesspool cleaner. And her life only got worse when her father, Desmond Barrett, remarried the evil Katrina, who had an even more evil daughter, Kate. And now, Kate had taken Alessandra's place as the pride of the Barrett family.
Aw, don't cry, sister. I snuck you some food. Come on, I'll bring you to it. And that's where you belong, you filthy vermin, in the cesspool, like your mother. I mean, she did run off with the lowlife after all.
Don't speak about my mother.
Haven't you heard, Alessandra? I can do whatever I want.
It only took Alessandra a moment to realize Kate was wearing spiked jewelry.
Alessandra attacked me. I had to defend myself. She's a monster.
Are you okay, my child?
look at what you've done. Dirty vermin. You're just like your mother's filthy.
Look at her face. People say Desmond Barrett tortures his own daughter.
The last thing Baron Desmond wanted was a public scandal.
Such a nuisance. Just like her mother, always causing trouble. Why do we even keep her around?
The reason was simple. Alessandra's mother left her fortune and the Barrett estate in Alessandra's name.
I've explained this to you 100 times. If we kick out Alessandra, we'd lose everything.
I refuse to look at her mangled face.
What do you want me to do?
And so, Alessandra would live her life with her face covered in a mask.
Haven't you heard? Her mother put a hex on the girl. Anyone who gazes upon her face dies.
The rumors spread like wildfire, and soon, people avoided Alessandra at all costs. She lived a secluded life within the walls of the Barrett mansion, with her cat Luna as her only friend. But most of all, she missed her mother.
One day, I'm going to wear this and go far, far away from here.
She found solace in the wedding dress her mother had left behind, her tears soaking into the fabric.
So, Mother? The wedding dress wouldn't look half bad on me. Just need someone who could stand to marry me, right, Luna?
Even though Alessandra was older, so was her bully.
Hello, dear sister.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a little animal in here.
Kate couldn't have found out about Luna, could she?
Animal? Well, no, of course not. So, you must be very excited about the party tonight.
Of course I am. It'll be fabulous. Finally, Duke Edgar Collins and I can have some alone time.
Duke Edgar Collins, huh? Heard he's to be very particular.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I was just saying that he's eccentric, is all.
Well, you would know all about that, wouldn't you, cursed girl? You know, your mother had such good taste, Alessandra. Too bad we're running out of toilet paper.
Elsa! You bitch! That was my mother's, and it was the only thing I had left of her.
Sweet sister. The sooner you cut ties with her, the better. She was a whore after all, wasn't she?
Beneath the mask that hid her scarred face, Alessandra remained strong.
My face may be scarred, but you're ugly on the inside, Kate.
Oh, cry me a river. Why don't you run and tattle to Daddy? I'll wait. Are you scared I might tell about that mangy rescue cat you're hiding?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think he would do if he found out? Personally, I hope he kills the disgusting creature.
One day, I will escape this place.
Oh, you will never do that, freak. You're not going anywhere. You will die in this castle all alone. I'll send up some table scraps after the party. Toodaloo, sister. My mother's dress is all ruined. No.
Her father and stepmother Katrina hated cats, and all animals. Alessandra couldn't afford them to see Luna wandering around.
I won't let them hurt you, Luna.
Alessandra knew that if she were ever caught outside her room, they would punish her. She had to be careful.
Alessandra, what are you doing out of your room?
She wasn't careful enough.
Tonight is one of the most important nights this family's had in ages. Kate must impress the Duke, and I cannot afford to have anyone seeing you. Do you understand me?
Yes, Father, I will go back to my room.
Alessandra spotted her cat just past her father. She stiffened, hoping not to arouse any suspicion.
I still curse your horrid mother for leaving you with me as a burden. And unless you want to go hungry for the rest of the week, I suggest you don't show your face again.
Gotta be more careful, miss.
It was Mario, the cook.
Oh, no, Mario, thank you.
Come at me before anyone sees you. Alessandra, what are you doing here? Huh? I don't want you to leave.
Mario was the only person who was still kind to Alessandra, or at least that's what he wanted her to believe.
I know. My goodness, it's busy in here today, huh?
The whole castle had lost their minds over the arrival of Duke Collins. The staff had never seen a party so big for one single person.
Oh, trust me, I know. All of the girls are basically fighting for a chance to be the Duke's bride. It's ridiculous.
You sound a little jealous. Maybe it's you who wants to get married?
Yeah, right. Like there's a man out there who could see past my scars.
You'd be surprised.
This kind remark made Alessandra blush. No one ever saw anything in her, apart from her scars.
The only use I have of a husband is to take me as far away from this castle as possible.
Well, I, for one, would miss you.
Mario, do you think the rumors about the Duke are true? They say he's ruthless.
I hear he may be connected to this missing woman.
Women had been going missing in Lockwood. And no one knew why.
The missing woman? You think the Duke is behind all of that?
I don't want to know. Steer clear of him. That man doesn't play by the rules.
Suddenly, Alessandra and Mario's nice conversation was interrupted by her evil stepmother, Katrina.
What is this mess? Get this kitchen in order before the Duke arrives, or I'll see to it that you all get the guillotine.
But suddenly, Katrina's eyes narrowed in on Alessandra.
And what are you doing here, sulking around the kitchen like a servant? You were just leaving. It is Kate's big day, and we can't afford you scaring the Duke off. Now get out of my sight! Go back to your room where you belong. Is our plan for that bitch, Ocean?
Not yet, but it will be, my lady.
It turned out Katrina was using Mario for information on Alessandra. Good. But what were Katrina and Mario plotting?
Answer me! My patience is running thin, you swine.
Suddenly, Alessandra heard something she wasn't supposed to. Standing across from her father was William Lancaster. The air around him seemed to thicken with malice.
Please, Sir William, just give me a little more time. Once Kate is engaged to the Duke, her dowry will pay off all my debts.
Alessandra's mind raced, wondering how her father had gotten into such a dangerous man's bad graces.
How do you know what the Duke will propose?
He will. Kate is beautiful and charming. She'll win him over.
Yes, she is very beautiful. I remember the night you let me spend with her in exchange for your payments being late.
Kate had been sold for a night to William Lancaster, all because her father was late on payments. It was the worst night of her life. Alessandra couldn't believe it. She had no idea her father was in such debt, nor did she know he had to sell Kate's body to pay it off.
You better hope the Duke proposes to Kate. Otherwise, you'll need to find another way to pay your debts to me, old man.
Alessandra was horrified to see Luna had crept into her father's study and was rubbing up against William Lancaster's leg.
What is this disgusting animal? Away from me, beast. Get away.
Sir William threw Alessandra's cat out of the window.
Alessandra, get a hold of yourself.
Is this your other daughter? The one I hear so much about? The cursed one?
Apologies, Sir William. I'll send her off at once.
Oh, don't. I like her fire. So very, very feisty, yes. I find you extremely intriguing.
His gaze roamed Alessandra's body with an unsettling hunger.
Yes, you are a unique little gem. I think she'd be a great addition to my collection.
Collection, Alessandra thought. Could Sir William be behind all the missing women?
Yes, Desmond, you old buzzard. I think she'd be fine payment for the debts you owe me.
I would never be your...
Have you no grace?
Alessandra tasted blood in her mouth, but refused to cry. She wouldn't give them the satisfaction.
She needs to learn to obey you, Desmond. A little discipline goes a long way.
Get out. Now!
I'm so sorry, Luna. I should have protected you from those monsters. I only wish that they would have thrown me out the window, too. So I could have left this.
Alessandra needed a plan, an escape plan. Suddenly, she heard a grand carriage pulling up to the castle. A man stepped out, tall, broad-shouldered, with an authority that seemed to command the very air around him.
It's Duke Edgar Collins.
Why am I here again?
Why, to find a wife, Your Grace. As per the king's orders.
Even from this distance, Alessandra could see the irritation on his face.
Screw the king. I'd rather marry my horse. I'm only here to get more information about these missing women, Alfred, not love.
But, sir...
Do not but sir me, Alfred. I do not have time for love and affection, and I do not desire to get married, ever.
Duly noted, sir. Now, shall we?
We shall.
No wonder the Duke looked irritable. He was being paraded about like a show pony.
He's not looking for a wife. He's trapped.
Suddenly, Alessandra's plan came into motion. Back in the courtyard, Edgar was steeling himself for what awaited him on the other side of the door.
Kill me now, Alfred?
He had only just arrived, and already Duke Edgar's patience was running thin.
Duke Collins, may I present my beautiful and young daughter, the finest jewel in all the land.
He may have been the most eligible bachelor in town, but he was a man of principle and was disgusted by these desperate mothers, begging him to marry their daughters as if they were farm animals.
Lady, are you selling your daughter? Or one of your cows?
I beg your pardon.
I am not interested. Now step aside, wench.
Everyone was obsessed with Duke Edgar's wealth, and each mother eyed him like a tiger hunting her prey.
Oh, Duke, I have two beautiful daughters for you to choose from. Neither speak much, but they will make an obedient bride.
Maybe they don't speak, but it's obvious that you don't listen. I am not in search of a wife, you daft moron.
Well, excuse me, but we did all understand that you were back on the market.
What absolute idiot said that?
Why, the king, of course. We all heard from the Majesty himself that he couldn't wait for you to have a duchess by your side.
Duke Edgar couldn't believe the king would take their rivalry this far. They played pranks on each other for years, but this was too much. The king knew how much Edgar didn't want to marry, so now Edgar knew what he had to do.
Excuse me. Stop the music. I'm going to say this one time, and one time only. All of your daughters are horrid little whores, which makes you all horrid little pimps. I am not seeking a bride. I bid you a good evening. You may resume the music. This is going to be a miserable evening.
As the Duke was ready to leave early, he spotted someone he wanted to speak with.
Duke Edgar, welcome to my home.
Excuse me. Thank you.
But it wasn't Kate.
Oh, Your Grace. It is an honor to have you join us at this quaint little gathering.
William, I didn't know that this party came with a pest infestation.
Sir William Lancaster was a snake, a creepy lowlife who made antagonizing others a royal sport.
Always the charmer, aren't you? That the charm you're going to use to win over a wife? A wife is what brought you to this den of desperation, is it not?
You would know everything about desperation, wouldn't you, Lancaster?
The Duke was implying that William Lancaster was behind the string of abduction.
Do you really believe that I don't think that you're behind these missing women? That you don't have trinkets locked in your basement for your own amusement?
I despise that accusation. I'm simply a collector of companionship, nothing more.
But Duke Collins knew better than to believe a word out of Lancaster's mouth.
I'm neither blind nor dumb. I know you have your filthy hands in this. You know, and I can prove it. You'll be hanging from the gallows.
What a vivid imagination you have, Edgar. But alas, I'm simply here to enjoy the party. I suggest you do the same. Why don't you get your cock wet? Might do you some good to get that little dickety-do some play.
Duke Collins, it's an honor to have you here tonight. I was afraid you wouldn't come.
Let's skip the pleasantries, Baron. You know why I'm here.
Yes, of course I do, Your Grace. But what kind of host would I be without offering you a drink first?
I don't want a fucking drink.
Baron Desmond had sent Duke Collins a note, claiming he had information about the missing women. Had he wasted the Duke's evening and baited him with a false promise?
Now, either you have something useful to tell me, or I'm going to make you regret for wasting my time.
Baron Desmond's eyes darted around the room, clearly desperate to avoid a scene.
Yes, of course, Your Grace. I'll fetch it upstairs.
Good. Now hurry up and do it.
But Duke Collins wasn't off the hook just yet, because Baron Desmond had a very specific reason for luring him here tonight.
Forgive me, milord, but I see that you've been ignoring the eligible young ladies tonight. Well, my daughter Kate.
Duke Collins couldn't believe Baron Desmond's gall.
Do I look like a shooting star to you, Baron? Or a lucky penny? Or a freshwater well? Or maybe some candles on top of a birthday cake?
I apologize, Your Grace. I don't think I understand.
Well, you seem to think that I'm here to just grant wishes. Let me be clear. I'm not interested in marriage, nor in playing matchmaker with your hog of a daughter. Now, run along and get me the information that I need. Now.
Yes, Your Grace.
The thought of fresh air and a moment of solitude was the only thing keeping Duke Collins from storming out of this pathetic charade entirely.
We need to expedite the timeline. I want that deformed monster out of my house. You're sure she doesn't suspect a thing?
Not a thing. She's always believed I'm her only friend. Pathetic.
A creature doesn't have a friend in the world. Well, not anymore. Can't be friends with a dead cat.
Duke Edgar knew they were talking about Alessandra, the Baron's other daughter, the masked one.
Can I just have a second?
Pardon me, my lord.
It was her, Alessandra.
No, it must be my fault lurking in the shadows.
What are you doing out here alone? Party is inside.
I'm very much aware of that, Alessandra. What, you don't think I know who you are? Who else would be wearing the mask in the Baron's home with the supposed cursed daughter?
Are you scared of me?
No. I've seen many scarier things in my day. A simple mask does not scare me.
Alessandra wrinkled up her nose, disgusted with the smell of his cigar.
I think it's going to kill you if you don't stop.
Oh, I do hope it speeds up the process. Do I scare you?
In that moment, Alessandra chose to be coy. She couldn't let him into her game too soon.
I don't know who you are, to be honest.
Right. Sure. I'll play along at your little game. I am Edgar Collins. You can just call me Edgar.
It's a Duke.
One and the same.
Alessandra chose her next words carefully, treading lightly.
They say you are to marry. Is that why you're here? For my sister, Kate?
No, I would rather kill myself. No offense.
Well, you don't offend. I pray to God every night that my horrible sister dies.
None of those young women in there shall be my wife. They are all just like a matching doll set.
Alessandra knew this was her moment, her chance to get away from her selfish father, her evil stepmother, her cruel sister, this whole entire hellscape.
And what about me? If I were to ask you to marry me, what would you say?
The Duke was caught off guard. Yes, Alessandra was scarred, but she had a rather nice figure hidden under her outdated clothes.
What none of you seem to understand is the fact that you would be setting yourself up for a loveless marriage if I were to pick you.
What if it's not love that I'm after?
You'd fall for me.
I doubt it. In fact, what about a contract?
Edgar was extremely suspicious of Alessandra's eagerness.
Did your pathetic father put you up to this?
My father does not know that I'm out here speaking to you, Duke Edgar. This is all me.
Well, it sounds like you live a pretty horrible life within these walls. If you were to do something as drastic as to come up to a complete stranger and ask him to marry.
I am dying within these walls. Day by day, piece by piece, I am neglected. I'm unloved. I do not care about your looks, Duke Edgar, nor your money, nor your frightfully scary reputation.
Wow.
I just...
So you did know who I was.
Please, I only wish to leave this place and never look back.
Edgar started to believe Alessandra. Still, he wasn't looking to entertain the idea of being married to her just yet.
What are you offering then? Because you, as a businesswoman, are awfully verbose.
The king wants you to marry. You wish to piss off the king?
Yes.
So marry me and get him off your back.
Suddenly, Edgar realized he may have underestimated Alessandra.
It is not hard for me to get an actress to play my wife.
If it were so easy, you would have done so already.
We're old friends, the king and I, since childhood. We used to play these games back and forth, but he's taken it too far this time.
Mess with him right back. Choosing a wife like me would surely drive him mad with confusion.
You know, you're not like the rumors say, reclusive and simple. You're smart.
And you are said to be a monster, yet you seem human to me. I do what I must to survive, and I do not have time to waste.
But against all odds, this offer was intriguing.
Wait. I will accept your terms, but I do have a few of my own.
I'm listening.
First, you remove the mask.
But I...
Do not tell me that you are cursed. Only children believe children's tales.
No, it's not that.
Besides, I am going to see you bare on our wedding night, so I find it only fair that I get to see your face now. Take off the mask now.
What is behind Alessandra's mask? Can Duke Collins look beyond her scars?
Alessandra Baird, eh? Interesting. Very interesting.
What was that? Did your father put you up to this?
My father has no idea that I'm out here speaking to you, Duke Edgar. No one was supposed to see me pass by. No one is supposed to see me, ever.
Alessandra replied with the honest truth. Not many people had ever seen Alessandra since the Baron kept her out of sight. Alessandra wasn't of any use to him, thanks to the mask she wore and the rumors surrounding her.
I do what I must to survive. But if you're not interested in doing a contract with me, then I shall leave you be.
When Edgar did not respond, she took another step, thinking the man did not want any plans in what she was offering him. But then, he surprised her.
Meet me in my residence tomorrow. We will discuss further details there, and then I will give you my answer.